UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beeman. We're in the hometown of Elvis. It's where the King resided, Memphis, Tennessee. And we're at TPC Southwind. Now, this is one of the most underrated courses on tour, Rich, but they're now playing for a WGC title.
Well, the name says it all. Southwind. The wind blows out of the south here every single day, and it doesn't come in gently or mildly. It comes in fiercely. And when this wind really kicks up, especially in the hot conditions of summertime, this makes for a very long and challenging day. The greens are small, they can get firm, they can get fast, so finding more than 14 greens a day out here is excellent golfing. All in all, this is one of the more challenging golf courses, more underrated golf courses these players play all year long on the PGA Tour.
And just like the legendary Elvis, you've got to be ready to rock and roll.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's get down to the action. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Well struck. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, what a great stroke. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Let's head over to the third. This would be a great up and down. Oh, Rich, how good is that?
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, that was left all the way off the club. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Time now for the fourth shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, at least it wasn't a double. And that's going to put him up to even par. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Going with the 5-iron here. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. John, do you have any info down there?
Just down here on the fourth hole, taking in a bit of DeChambeau's display.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. And back to the course with the live action. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Exit. Stays left even. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have. Ooh, almost went in. He has this putt to save his par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Good shot there. Oh, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Looking great now.
Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. quite the shot he was wanting. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
This is his third.
Sitting at 1 under the card, currently in 4th position. This one's headed towards the rough. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Par putt coming up here. Looking good. Well hold.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 1 under for the event. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 2 strokes off the lead. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Nicely done. 11 feet to the cup. This one's tracking. Solid par putt, that. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, I'm over here on the 9th. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Okay, let's get back to the action. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Sitting at -1, currently tied for 4th place. Ooh, right by the hole. Can make this one. It's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3, measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Woo, back there, horsey. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And now we go to the 9th. And this happened a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. That should find the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. And here we are with their 4th. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Setting up miles from the hole. Yeah, fair effort. I don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Job done. Let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required. This effort from Tony Finau just a short time ago. This was his 2nd.
Almost.
Let's get back to it, shall we? 2nd shot here at the 10th. Going with the 8-iron here. That's heading into the rough, I think. That's a little wayward.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
That hole's done. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards, but looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That might be one club too many. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
It's time for another highlight. Let's head to the 13th for this wonderful shot. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Get excited. This could go in. That one's come up short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The par 4 13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make a birdie. Not a bad line, this one.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 7 shots behind after that. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Don't know where that one came from. Left field, I imagine. Let's recap what Tony Finau was able to do just a little while ago. And just look what they're able to do with this putt from way out. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, I've got Bryson DeChambeau over here on the 16th hole.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Or maybe even a par can be hard. Oh, come on, you're better than that. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
A bit short with that effort.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. And there's highlights aplenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. 13 feet to the hole. Go on, get in the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. If you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. Pretty sure that one's headed left. That ball looked a little thirsty. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
And that will do it. His work is done here. As they say in the classics, Rich, you can't win them all.
No, Luke, you can't, but I got to say, quite the performance nonetheless.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. We're in the Quad Cities. You don't want to be making too many of them around TPC Deere. This opening hole really sets the tone.
Par 4, 391 yards from the back, and grip it and rip it, tee it high, let it fly, whatever you want to say. Take driver out and hit it as far down there as you can. Get it over the hill. It opens up the second shot where you'll have just a short little wedge in for your second. I gotta say, an opening par 4 that's just begging to be made 3 on.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot into the first. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Lining up the birdie putt here.
This one's looking good.
That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
He finds himself in a share of 13th.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start. Pretty good shot there.
The second hole at TPC Deere Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on, can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. John, what's this one looking like?
They ended up quite deep into the rough here, guys. I'm not seeing the likelihood of getting a lot of this one.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb. And it's time to recap that play. And that makes him tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill. Blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Yeah, quality shot that. Oh, this one will be a bonus. Putt from around 19 feet. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Currently at -3 for the round. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
That's some good golf right there. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
On the fifth hole, and this is DeChambeau's next shot.
This one's from downtown. Make sure you get the pace right. And back to the course with the live action. Time for the second shot here at the 4. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for first place. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. Nice stroke. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Par 4, only 429 yards. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And coming up well short.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Okay, let's head to the next. Billy Horschel currently in the lead here. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Second shot here on the 6th. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's have a look at this highlight. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
Sit back, relax, and watch this roll.
So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Deep into the front 9, here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3, 224 yards down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't. Ah, yes, the gentle fade, the butter cut, if you will.
Well played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Putting for par. That's well holed. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-shot lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4, just 380 yards, but every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Well played, mate. Lining up from around 160 yards. Only one shot off the pace. Going with the 7. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
It's on a great line. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Opting for the 5-wood. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm on the 10th hole, guys. This is Bryson DeChambeau's next shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, this looks pure. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Just one back right now, Luke, with 9 to go. I gotta say, can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Time for the second shot at the 10th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Sitting at 6 under for the day. In second place.
Nicely done.
Well, this would be a good putt to hole. This will move you into first place. I don't mind the look of this. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Well, that'll give him a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Choosing the 9-iron here. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
What's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Down here on the 12th hole as Cooch gets ready for his next one.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, what a save. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. You like that, didn't you? Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Bogey putt coming up here. Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This one's dialed in. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Ooh, nice looking putt. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Now 4 shots up after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle 2.
Well, this should find the short grass. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau from earlier.
Third shot now.
Atta boy, good shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. He's currently sitting in first place. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
This one needs to kick left. Wow, what a shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
9 feet to the cup.
Looking better.
A bit long on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. I like the look of this. Yeah, good putt. Well holed.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Now 5 shots up after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
It was on a good line. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. It's time for another highlight. Let's head to the 17th hole. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Here we have a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Well, that's big boy golf right there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Ouch, that hurts. This one's for birdie. Yeah, we'll take that. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Tracking. Well, this is a tournament that's had so many first-time winners, and this player gets to be John Deere Classic champion.
Yes, they do. Congratulations. What a finish. What a win. The cool thing about this tournament, they get a nice, big, green tractor along with a big, fat check. Happy days.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
They played well when the pressure was at its greatest. I have to say, getting the job done with that amount of pressure on them, it was awesome.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this FedEx Cup season has been a beauty for this player. Handling it nicely, don't seem to be under any real pressure.
No, they've been going along quite smoothly this season. I have to say I'm very impressed. I'm looking forward to seeing them compete in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Second shot here on the first.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Anytime you can make these putts, they'll certainly add up at the end of the day. Right on 8 feet.
Putt is underway.
Oh, hello, welcome to the course.
Absolutely, love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Beautiful swing there. Let's head out to the action at the third. And here we are with the third shot. And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And it's worth taking another look at that one. He finds himself in a share of the lead. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Good looking shot this. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, we're going to hole number 4. This is Patrick Cantlay. And this putt's for birdie.
That's outstanding. What a putt. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 3rd. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look. This one looking really good.
And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 4th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. This is a good chance. Nicely holed and for par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 5th. Wonderfully played. Playing from around 160 yards. 1 stroke off the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
All right, John. How's this putt looking?
This has got to be a strong 40 feet to the cup from here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a stroke behind the leader. An opportunity to make their par. Looking really good, this one. Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Time to tee off at the 6th. Going with the hybrid. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
This player needs a little help from Bob Ross on this shot. No draw whatsoever.
Oh, that was a beauty. Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
And this effort by Justin Thomas. This putt is for a share of second. This shot from around 210 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Opting for the 3-wood. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of third spot. And that should secure the par. Well done. The only good thing about free putting for par is you don't drop a shot. He's currently tied for 5th.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Oh, that is crushed. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
I don't know how much of this one they can get. It ended up quite deep down into this rough.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. And he holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 2 under. And let's have one more look at that shot. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
That's not what they were looking for.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
I'm down here on the 10th hole, getting ready to see what Matt Kuchar does with this next shot.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. And there it is. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. That was absolutely murdered. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 3 under.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, down here on the 11th, Patrick Cantlay lines up his next shot.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That should find the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Getting ready to play their third. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently tied for first. This hole here is a par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot at the 12th. And choosing the 8-iron here. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, the old fried egg. What an awful lie that is. Any chance of getting out of this one?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Just didn't drop. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And down she goes. Currently 4 under for the round. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. This shot from about 190 yards out. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. It's got a chance. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Opting for the 5-iron. Come on, get down. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, he's got about 28 feet to the cup from here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 6 under. And let's have another look at that one. And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Our current leader is showing us why they're on top.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
And back to the course with the live action. Second shot here on the 15th. Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. That's the right pace. This should drop. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
"16 feet to the cup. Hey, nice looking line. This one's for bogey. And that puddle drop. Well done. Leading by a couple after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Setting up in the first cut. That's a pretty handy shot. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 8 under. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Still in the lead now after that hole. What a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. That's heading for the fairway. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
That drive was simply astonishing.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Big chance here. And they've done it. It puts a smile on your face to see someone live a lifelong dream.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Why not take another look at that effort? Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.